So we're back at the waiting screen. Okay, good. The link is still there, so I don't need to put it back.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna turn your volume up a little. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. We got it. We got
On
it.
your end, I have to turn on my end. Yeah, I have to turn you up. Like I have to turn myself
Oh,
down.
yeah. I think
You're really soft spoken.
no. I think it's just my mic. I mean, also because my mom is working from home in the next room over. I'm trying to keep it down.
Oh yeah.
um. Yeah. So let me just go back to the regular screen. Oh no. Okay. There we go. It's back.
Like I'm constantly worried about like game audio
Overtaking.
overtaking you.
Yeah. Well, it's also just my mic is pretty quiet to begin with.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
usually have to turn mine up. I'm using like because it has no gain switch on it. Yeah, there's no gain switch on it, so I have to like turn up the gain manually in Streamlabs, which doesn't sound great, but like it does the job.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay. I think we can start now, right?
So
We're good?
where were we at?
We had just finished the third escape room.
Mhm.
Starting up. So we are in a room. I turned down the voices from what they were at last time because I did like when you were talking at the same time that characters were talking, I would not be
Oh.
able to hear either.
Oh, oof. Oh yeah.
So I turned that.
Just for people who are weren't here last time, because I have played this before and she hasn't. I am the spoiler. I am the spoiler chat, and hers is the non-spoiler chat. So
Yep, this is my first time playing.
yeah. So if you have not played it, go see her. If you have played it before, stay here.
Yeah, and same thing. Like, if you want to talk about spoilers, the link to her chat is in the description below.
Alternatively, keep both windows open and get absolutely murdered by the slight delay between them.
Game audio doesn't matter that much considering it's a different language. No, but the problem is that like I do want to be hearing the voice acting, but it would just be like it would be drowning her out. So now we're gonna have to make another choice again.
Okay. I can't remember if this one matters.
Probably. I know the first choice doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But it's like these seem to be going in different directions, which would imply.
I'm trying to think because the ones that really matter are the ones that give you a different set of people to hang around.
Okay.
Those are the ones that really matter.
I've said it before, but I really like the presentation of this game, like the CGI backgrounds.
I don't know. I was kind of on the fence.
We don't even get to make a choice. Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm kind of when I first played through this, I was kind of on the fence about the backgrounds because I was coming right off the heels of Danganronpa, so.
Oh yeah, Danganronpa is very stylized. Background.
Yeah, so like, I find the Zero Escape games are very much like function over aesthetics.
Yeah, but in doing such, it still has like its own aesthetic. Like you don't have a lot of games where it's like this kind of CGI or static CGI.
Yeah, I think it's more just coming like right off Danganronpa, which is like all aesthetic. Like
yeah, but it gives it its own feel, which I think like suits it.
Yeah. Okay, I think your frame rate is doing some weird flickering.
Is it? Oh, with the game?
Yeah, I don't know if that's intentional or if I just didn't notice it last time, but the arrow is like vibrating at top speeds, like the arrow at the end of the sequence. Yeah, it just goes bup bup bup.
I think it was doing that last time. I can't remember.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. I feel like I would have noticed it last time, but it's fine.
Yeah, this game feels very drab and industrial compared to Danganronpa's absurdity.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
See, in this game, people make decisions that make sense.
I don't know. These games seem really dumb in their own way, so I'm gonna hold off on doubt on believing that until later. I'm kind of like zoning out of chat or like paying attention because we're talking.
Oh yeah, sorry.
What? Where did this come from?
I wonder if the joke was the same in Japanese.
I suspect it wasn't. Because it's about like like word associations.
Yeah,
or, like,
just finding
so.
words that sound similar.
Mm-hmm. I really like this Akane sprite.
Yeah, that one's cute. I like the little hair spraying.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Ghibli emotional hair.
Yeah, and I'm trying to remember. I like because of like my thumbnail style. I need to be taking screenshots as we go.
Oh, thank you, Ennui.
So I just did a screenshot there.
Yeah. I'm sure somebody online has, like, I'm sure like a wiki or something has compiled all the sprites, but I feel like you also risk running into spoilers if you actually try to look for them.
I'm not going to be touching the wiki until I'm done. I did the same thing with Danganronpa. So we don't even get a choice. We just go into a new escape room. Okay. Oh god. Sorry for that.
It's okay. I also have a cup of tea here that is slightly too hot.
I being autistic, like chewing is one of my stim things.
Okay, sorry. I'm eating.
I had a like thing I was chewing in my mouth while I was talking, and then it
Sorry.
just got too far back in my mouth.
I'm currently eating jelly beans. Just tell me if my bean eating noises are too much. I don't think no one's commented on it yet, so I don't think they're.
I just started choking out of nowhere. That's the thing I had in my mouth.
Yeah, it's like you're eating and then you suddenly forget how to eat.
Yeah, but it's also just like, what the fuck is this room? This is a Pink Floyd album cover. Like, it's supposed to be like a hospital, and that's what they're saying, but it doesn't feel like a hospital.
Yeah, it's just like it looks like a IKEA but sad. It's
like this is
an IKEA showroom.
This is a hospital when like there is a fucking plague going on.
Yeah, like a makeshift, like those tent hospitals they were doing in the States like last year.
Uh-huh.
But at least I don't know, this one I think it's the pillars in the room that are throwing me off because the room looks so fancy. Like it looks like some kind of like convention center. There just happens to be beds.
Like this is a ballroom.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So are we gonna have to do the fuck. I forget the word, the like adding numbers thing again.
Root, not digital root. Is it
digital?
Oh, was I right?
Digital root.
So it is digital root. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I found a picture of a hospital in the Titanic where beds are lined up with pillars like that. All right, fair enough. Like if that was like an actual thing, that's fair. But I maintain that if it was an actual thing, Pink Floyd would have used it as an album cover.
I think, again, you'll see as the story goes on, the lack of, like, the absolute nonsense design of this ship makes more sense as it goes on.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it's meant to be it was, like, made to have this, like, this death game. So.
You know what? I like this Lotus sprite. I like this one. She's just like, bruh, I don't know.
Yeah. Huh. So these people are back.
We back.
I am glad that Clover is back, and I don't care about the others.
Here.
So we're gonna need to find those bases, and that's the escape room, I assume.
Maybe. I don't remember.
That seems like that's what it's like ramping up towards.
Yeah, again, there's a lot of parts where it's like, I absolutely played through this part. It just wasn't like, because you know, when you think of something that you like you remember the highlights, like you remember the important moments, but like every single line of dialogue, it's like, okay, well, I'm not going to remember like all the time they spent discussing what a digital root is. Like,
and I imagine not all of the escape rooms are worth remembering.
Yeah.
So, I'm wondering what the significance of astrological symbols are.
I don't know. I don't think there is one. I think it's just kind of an aesthetic. There's a lot of things in these games where they're like, well, we needed to name something, so we picked a theme and ran with it.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess.
Oh boy, more Wikipedia facts.
Yeah. I knew about the Lusitania.
People in chat, can anybody tell me if this second, like, if the Gigantic was an actual ship?
I knew about the Lusitania. I have never heard about this ship, which makes me suspect that it's a lie.
I'm assuming it's not real considering how specific this backstory is, but...
I mean, like, the Lusitania was also sank.
I mean, yeah, but, like, the fact that somebody, like, owned the ship and then, like, got it after it, like, that just seems weirdly specific.
Yeah. And also, it's a hell of a coincidence for two sister ships to be sunk in notable circumstances. It is beyond believable when it's 3. So I'm gonna lean towards this is fake.
Well, also, if I remember correctly, this is about to tie into something that I know for sure isn't real, so...
The Gigantic was made up, but Lusitania is not one of the 3 real ships. Olympic, Titanic, Britannic. And then, okay, I guess, and then Lusitania was another thing. Interesting.
Well, because I'm trying to remember, like, I remember hearing that, like, the design of the Titanic wasn't actually, like, bad, like, it wasn't, like, unsafe or anything. If I remember correctly, it was just, like...
People were dumb.
Yeah, they, like, you know, you can't, like, design your way out of crashing into an iceberg, like... I don't know how true that is. Like,
you can't design your way out of hubris and bad piloting. And like I think the big design flaw on the Titanic was the lack of lifeboats more than anything. So is that to say an hour has passed?
I think so. Or some time has passed. An amount of time.
Yeah, 6 hours left.
Wait, they've been at this for 3 hours?
Yeah. A third of our time is already over. I don't think we're a third of the way through the game.
We are not a third of the way through the game. I don't even know if we're a third of the way through the current route that we're in.
Mm-hmm. Lotus has good sprites.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
There is not 48 rooms. Spoilers. There's not
Good.
48 rooms.
Good. So we're about to spend an hour. I mean, actually, I guess it's. I am assuming that the bell means an hour has passed, considering that's usually what bells are for.
Yeah.
In that circumstance. Okay, so that just happened off screen. Got it.
Yeah.
I keep being like, okay, and here's where the escape room is going to happen, and here's where the escape room is going to happen. But it's like,
Yeah.
nope.
It's not quite. Yeah. Well, it's more because like you can only do so much exposition in the room.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Ah. I suspect I will like Clover, but she has gotten like nothing so far.
I don't know. My chat, what do you think?
Okay, I will phrase it this way. I really like her design, and that can do a lot of work.
I think I am interested in Clover, I think is the... Well, I don't
like
know.
Her
some
design,
people... Yeah.
That can do a lot of work.
That's true.
If I like a character's design, I will be willing to overlook a lot. And like I've liked whatever I've seen so far. Okay, so we have a choice to make. Right now. Fuck. So... Do you have any preference for where we go?
1 second, I'm typing a pun in my chat.
Oh, okay. Godspeed.
Here we go. Okay.
I fucking keep doing that.
Go back. What's our choices?
Casino, first class cabin, hallway, hospital room. I'm leaning for one of the top two.
Yeah, I don't remember. Oh wait, hold on. This might also just be more exposition. Because usually these games sometimes will have a thing where people are like, everyone's looking around the ship, so you can just go talk to people. I don't think it makes much of a difference. If I remember correctly, you might actually be able to get around to all of them.
Okay, then let's start with the casino, and if we get to do all of them, we get to do all of them.
But yeah, I don't think this is a puzzle. I think these are just like talking to people like, hey, you found anything?
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
Oh yes, yeah.
So writing out the word, the number 2 as opposed to writing out the word is really weird here.
Yeah.
Like what I was taught is that if it's 1 through 10, you write out as words, and beyond that, you can have it be numerals.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I don't know how universal that was, but it's like that's always what I remembered. And like That's what
Mhm.
looks right to me.
That sounds about right. I was thinking maybe there was like a character limit for the text box, but also there was so much space left. Like I don't see how that would have been a
Yeah.
problem.
And like Japanese is more doesn't have that rule because there's a difference in languages.
Well, also like yeah, Japanese you have kanji, which will take up roughly the same amount of digits as like the same amount of characters as just writing out the digits.
Uh-huh.
Will's here. He arrived. He says hello.
The
I
up
arrived.
until 10 thing is what I learned too. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, but it's like in Japanese, it's like often you will just see these numbers written out. But when you're translating it, you should change it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what translation is. And it's like I do think that like the one in brackets, like that is reasonable.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like that might have been a carryover from Japanese because I know Japanese uses those like quotation marks like extensively, like those kind of
Japanese
brackety.
quotations are similar to that, but
Yeah.
they are slightly different.
You know what? At least I can appreciate that they all pick nicknames to do with their numbers, so at least they can all remember the numbers. I feel like how much time they would waste if they just like pick like random nicknames and then they're just like, damn, what's Junpei again? What number was he again?
Yeah. Those bracketed numbers are referring to doors labeled with those numbers, so it works. The number is like a title.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Face capture goes wild every time I take a sip of tea.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I love that when I'm watching like VTuber streams and like they'll go to eat something and face capture obviously doesn't capture the food. So
that happens to me a lot.
Yeah,
stream
so
because I do have a habit of just like eating and drinking on stream.
Yeah, so
and it's like
you just hear like eating noises and then like the mouth going like I love that. I've also seen for some VTubers who use like 3D tracking or like 3D models, is that if they're holding something, obviously the tracking's not going to pick that up. So it just looks like they're doing like very impressive mime routines of like opening a bottle. Like,
wow, yeah. There sure is a lot of exposition that keeps happening.
Yeah. Well, you need to know everything.
Yeah.
You just gotta know.
Welcome to Zero Escape. Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, I mean, it's very much one of those things where it's like, it's one of those games that just hands you like a ton of random unrelated things until they all somehow fit together and you're like, oh.
Mm-hmm. It's just like, I don't know, I think I would like it more, like, I would be like more like fine with this if there was just like anything kind of interspersed.
Mm-hmm. Well, again, it's just that like they can only give so much exposition while you're in the rooms, right?
Mm-hmm.
I realize I didn't change my Discord to do not disturb. Sorry about that.
Oh no. the account that I use for voice calls.
Yeah.
Separate from my like main Discord is basically always set to do not disturb because I forget to.
Yeah. I keep forgetting. Usually I set it to do not disturb before I start, but I just forgot. Okay, who do you think fixed this thing?
Definitely Zero. Like that's just like what
seems obvious, yeah. My Discord doesn't hop to streamer mode. Here's the thing. I closed streamer mode out of habit because the first time I saw it, I didn't know what it did. So I'm like, I don't know if I want this on if I don't know what it is.
I also don't like that it just like turns on automatically if you have Streamlabs open.
Yeah.
For any circumstances whatsoever, because it's like, obviously I'll have Streamlabs open when I'm not streaming.
Yeah, sometimes you just forget to close it. Sometimes
like I'm trying to like set up stuff for a later stream.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes I keep like something I keep doing is I'll forget to turn off VTube Studio when I'm done, and then I'll get freaked out because I'll see that my webcam is still on, and I'm like, oh no, did somebody hack into my computer? And I remember it's actually just VTube Studio.
I hope we get to an escape room soon. I'm not super into Santa's design, TBH, but
he looks. It's something. He looks edgy. I just. It looks like somebody like just like put his. He had like a shirt on top, and then somebody put it through a paper shredder, like because he still has like pieces of a sleeve and like pieces of a collar.
It looks like what would happen if you designed Komida by describing Komida to someone.
Oh my god, yeah, you're right. It's like, yeah, he has a sweater that looks very tattered. It looks very... It's like, is that thing supposed to be a scarf? It's like, maybe it's like a scarf, but it's like, you know when you're like a kid and you're learning to knit and you just like have a scarf that's like 10 stitches wide, like it's really narrow, and you just make it really long? That's what it looked like. I imagine he has to regularly
like
just.
Trash, but I love all the loose articles of clothing hanging around.
Oh yeah,
that's fair. I like the arm things that he has. Like those are cool.
Yeah, someone in my chat says I imagine he has to regularly adjust the black scarf thing so it doesn't choke him. Yeah.
Oh god, yeah. That seems like a great way to like accidentally grow yourself.
Yeah. Part of me is because like you don't see his back, so I'm like maybe he has it all like pinned up in the back so that it doesn't move, like it doesn't like come undone.
A lot of this is going over my head, TBH.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh hey, we can finish searching.
Well, I mean, you can go talk to other people.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to. Like, I know I said that like I just want to get to an escape room right now, but it's like. It probably
Hold on, 1 second. I'm just going to consult with my chat before we decide because there's something that people were like wanted to see.
Like I have like my notes, like my note paper already ready. So I just like.
Yeah, you came here. You're like you just walk in. You're like, I'm here for puzzles, and puzzles I will do.
Yeah. I mean, I'm playing this because it's a puzzle game. Like that's what I like. I knew it was like a lot of adventure novel like or adventure game like novel stuff, but it's like I wanted like I did want the gameplay as part of it.
Okay.
I think the story is neat.
Or maybe it was
Santa really just decided to look like that, and I have no choice but to respect it. Yeah.
Hold on.
It's definitely like it's a bold move.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to see. Okay. I think okay. I think we're good to finish searching. I think.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So it was the other one. Yeah, there was one piece of dialogue people wanted you to see, but I don't think it was here.
Okay. I am interested then what that is. Because I get that way with like the Danganronpa streams with Mathis, where it's like I can't wait to get to this one bit of dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
But Danganronpa is a very linear game, so
yeah, it's hard to get through the game without like. The only thing I could see
one of them was just like it was just like a thing from a trial.
Mm-hmm. Well, because like unless. I mean, I guess it diverges a little bit in terms of like who you choose to talk to during your free time, but like story-wise, like, everyone's going to come up with the same thing.
And you'll often do the free time events in a school mode later.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like, you'll eventually see it.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm,
I mean, sure?
no.
No?
Mm,
Okay.
I don't think this choice has an effect.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of these are just like the game testing how good you are at math. Or ethics, I guess.
I'm terrible at math, and I'd like to think I'm good at ethics.
I don't know. I feel like. I mean, I guess you can be bad at ethics, but I don't think the people who are bad at ethics are necessarily aware of the fact that they're bad at ethics.
Uh-huh.
Or they're just like,
It's like it's the kind of ignorance where you don't really know what you're missing.
yeah, yeah.
Like the people designing racism robots don't get what they're doing. And if even like they don't care enough to learn.
Yeah, yeah.
Too.
Well, even that, then again, like ethics, it's like there's not like one set of ethics, right? Like,
Yeah, ethics
yeah,
is a very
so,
like cultural and um is an individual thing.
yeah, you can be good at ethics in one country and be terrible at ethics in another country, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on, like.
And it depends who you're with.
Mhm.
Like for some people, the concept of ethical prisons is something we should be striving towards. And then, in my perspective, it's like ethical prisons are not possible.
Yeah.
And like, is eating meat ethical? And stuff like that. It's like,
Mm-hmm. Well, that's before you even get into like religious ethics, like different religions and like, yeah. So it's like, I guess you can't really be universally good at ethics.
It's like morality.
Mm-hmm.
There's just like it all does come down to individual elements. Also, yeah, comment from chat. This track slaps. Yes. I'm finding the 999 soundtrack is bangers.
That's interesting because like
Spotify.
I don't know. I don't remember the soundtrack for this game being as good as for Danganronpa, but maybe it's just because Danganronpa has like catchier songs, like it has a lot of earworms, whereas this one is just like it's kind of atmosphere. Yeah, atmosphere. Well, because I remember with Danganronpa 2, it's like a lot easier to meme because they have all the music in Danganronpa plays at like a very specific kind of moment. So like it's a lot easier to make memes about someone explaining something while New World Order plays in the background, kind of thing. Like,
and yeah, but I do think that like this is a great soundtrack. It's like I like ambient music. This is just like something I would listen to in my downtime.
Mm-hmm. It is vibe.
Uh-huh. I love the like options menu music. That's like actual bangers territory. I'm like zoning out of this conversation because it's just like
a lot of
stuff.
Well, there's a lot of like someone's like we should do this, and then somebody else is like I do not think we should do this, and everyone the first person's like you're wrong. There's a lot of that.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I just described like the concept of an argument, but like there's a lot of that.
Yeah. I wish I'd gotten a screen cap of that just because it had both Clover and Lotus on screen. And I like both of them.
I mean, if you want later, I can see if I can like go through the wikis to find like pictures of the sprites so that you don't have to. I can do that if you want.
I mean, it wasn't just that like it had both of those sprites or like at least both of those sprites. It's like that specific screen having both those sprites.
Yeah, the sprites in like that position.
Uh-huh. I doubt that's gonna be the only time they're on screen together, so
yeah, probably not.
This game explains everything for the stupid 10-year-olds playing it.
Yeah, kind of.
It's kind of wild to think that this game was released in the West.
Yeah, well, it was. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'll have to look into like the circumstances of the translation because I don't know if it got released like before or after Danganronpa, and I don't remember because
It
like
would have had to be before because it's a DS game, and Danganronpa got its translation in 2014.
yeah. That being said, I don't know. Maybe they marketed it to like the Ace Attorney likers
Yeah,
because
that
it's the
seems
same like
likely.
kind of like text heavy puzzle game, like the Ace
It's like I can
Attorney.
imagine that like Ace Attorney would have at the time been something that like why did they think to translate this? But
Yeah,
then like it blew up, and so it's like let's take
honestly,
other
yeah.
popular adventure games and translate those.
Yeah, I guess the Ace Attorney or the Professor Layton crowd. Although Professor Layton is kind of an interesting one because it is it works so well in English that you forget that it's Japanese. like
Yeah.
yeah, it's one of those things where like just the art style and the like the dialogue, everything feels so not Japanese about it that you forget you're like, "Oh yeah, this is a translation."
Mm-hmm. Welcome, Cosmic Kitsune. Yeah, it's like, but whereas this feels like a very Japanese game, even in English.
Mhm.
Mostly just because like adventure games never really crossed over.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think it's just either either people in America hate reading or people who market things to Americans assume that America hates reading.
Oh, I feel like it's a bit of column A and a bit of column B.
Mm-hmm. It's like a self-perpetuating cycle.
Yeah, it's like it's like how every visual novel in the West has to be ironic,
Yeah.
and that gives people the perception that what they're doing with their visual novels is cool and unique
Mm-hmm. Well, I
and
think
interesting when it's not interesting.
it's like
And like
it's like it's like you have hundreds of people being like, "We are doing something very original," but they're all saying it at the same time in
uh
unison. Like,
and then it's like those people who make the Yuri visual novels are like the only Westerners to get visual novels right in the
yeah,
West.
yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think because like, yeah, that's oh my god, what is it called? Studio Elan,
Elon.
Elan. Yeah, I've been meaning to
Where
buy
it's like
Heart of the Woods for so long, and every single
I
time,
have it, and I just haven't played it.
yeah, I think I keep getting notifications for it every time it goes on sale on Steam, and then I never get around to buying it until after the sale ends, and I'm like, oh well, I'll get it next time.
Yeah, but it's just like for them, it feels like they're just making visual novels because they want to make visual novels because they're
Mhm.
visual novel fans. Like that is the reason to be making visual novels, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Instead of trying to like, because I think too, like, there's nothing left to parody.
Here we go.
I think what the only thing that's left to do is for someone to write like a parody of a parody that like circles around and becomes sincere again.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm sick of ironic VNs. Hatoful boyfriend was 10 years ago. We get it.
Well,
Yeah,
wasn't
like
that
the
one?
genre just kind of never moved
Well,
beyond
wasn't
that.
Hatoful Boyfriend? Wasn't that one actually good? Like everyone I know who's played it has like absolutely loved it. Like,
That was the birds one,
mhm.
which like I've heard it's good, but it does still like have some veneer of irony to it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think it's like one of those things where it was like high, high concept premise, but then you hook people in with that, and then they did something with it. I haven't played it yet, but I've been meaning to.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone I
It,
know
it,
who's
it,
played it has
it
liked
gives me
it.
the feeling of something that's a lot better than everything that was inspired by it, even if its intentions weren't wholly good.
Yeah, yeah.
But then you get stuff like Doki Doki Literature Club that's just
hmm
like,
Well, the thing is, I think Doki Doki Literature Club was legitimately cool and interesting, and I can see why it became that popular. I think it was just everybody trying to recreate its success, and then
I mean,
that
the
just
thing
breaks
is
everything
that
down.
like the guy who made Doki Doki Literature Club is not a fan of visual
Yeah,
novels.
Disney didn't he make like Smash mods or something?
Yeah, so he's not a VN fan,
Yeah.
and he's not really like
Well,
connected to that scene. And it was
that
just kind of like,
that being said, it sounded like because at the time when Doki Doki Literature Club was released, it looked like it was trying to tease something else. Like it looked like it was trying to tease something else, and some people were thinking maybe it was a second visual novel, but they haven't done anything since then. So who's to say?
visual novel parodies have the same energy as the Family Guy joke about Peter getting an anime phase that cuts to Astro Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just we have no idea what this is, but we want to talk about it anyway. It's just like I know that people have made like their own Danganronpa visual novel like um fan games,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I feel like those are among the projects that could be considered sincere because it's like to put in so much effort that you make something like that, you need to be you need to be sincere about it.
Yeah, yeah. I think
You need to have some amount of love.
I mean, I think Ace Attorney has a pretty dedicated like fan game scene as well. Because Ace Attorney, like it's so bare bones that it's easy to make your own cases. Like,
Yeah.
so yeah, there's a fair number of like well liked. I haven't played them yet, but there is like a fair number of like well liked fan games.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, Ace Attorney also already doesn't take itself that seriously, so it's like it's already kind of making fun of itself. So like, it's not the same as like, yeah.
There's a difference between making fun of yourself and making fun of your genre.
Mm-hmm. I think also too, we're kind of like, it's kind of like the same thing where people are like, are you laughing with this thing or are you laughing at it? And it's like, Ace Attorney is kind of a bit of both all the time.
Mm-hmm. But that's still better than like, what if KFC made a visual novel? Mm-hmm. Which is still like one of the most disgusting things.
Hey, what if Happy Thing was actually spooky and scary? Never thought of that, huh?
What if what if thing you wouldn't expect in a visual novel is now in a visual novel? What if dating sim, but you're dating something unconventional?
Look, I want something that happens the other way around. Like, I want to go in with for a horror, or like, yeah, I want like a psychological horror dream.
I've heard that World End Club is like that.
Yeah, like you go in expecting like horror, gruesome death game, and then it's like, oh yeah, here's just like a pleasant story that's slice of life. I want that. Give me that. Just the reverse Doki Doki Literature Club.
Mm-hmm. I'm really excited for World End Club, TBH. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, like, because the game seems to be like a death game was gonna happen, and now these kids don't want it to happen. Because it's kind of like, where is that gonna go?
Someone in my chat says Resident Evil, but you can romance Lady Dimitrescu. Okay, now this, I believe...
I feel like that would be the thing that makes Resident Evil fans the happiest.
Yeah, I think that's...
given how they have been acting on Twitter late.
Just give them what they want. Okay, so this is, I believe we've arrived at a choice that actually matters.
Yeah. This seems like a route split thing.
I don't remember which one does which, so have fun with that.
Wait, fuck. I did not...
No.
Yeah, like... Okay, so... I don't know, I don't have any... Fuck. I don't have any specific draw towards any of these.
Hold on, can you go up? Can you go back up, like scroll back up through the dialogue, just so we can see, like, who would be in which room, or do we know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because that's the real difference, aside from, like, the puzzles, but also, like...
So one is Santa and Lotus. One is I don't know, I'm missing, just because like my ability to read is hampered by dyslexia.
Yeah, I'm like,
and so this kind of format can like fuck with me.
I was distracted talking about visual novels.
Yeah, but you know, that's fun. I don't know. Hey chat, what should we choose?
Just pick a number, like throw a dart at a dartboard or something.
Yeah.
Spin a wheel.
So someone, like, first person in chat to give me one of these numbers will win.
We'll do. They'll win.
Yeah. 3. Cool.
3. 3 it is.
Dating sim where you are all of the characters and you are forced to romance the generic protagonist multiple times. Wait. Wow!
Oh wait, was that not the real choice? Ugh.
Was this a fake choice?
Uchikoshi.
God. I respected, like, this is a very different kind of bullshit from Danganronpa.
Yeah.
But it's still very bullshit.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see what they do together.
We're gonna have a game.
I'm being told to just keep going.
Yeah. We're gonna have a game where people are like simultaneously like expositing and also like I'm trying to think what they do in Danganronpa. I don't know, like lewdly expositing. I don't know. That was like my first brain. That was the first place my brain went with Danganronpa. I'm like, what? It's been a while since I played Danganronpa.
I don't even know what I would. I think the thing for Danganronpa isn't like any specific action, but just like eccentric personalities.
Yeah. It's like everyone is very. Yeah, I think Danganronpa is kind of the opposite of this game in this regard, because, like, in Danganronpa,
first story is vehicle for characters.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because the characters here, like, because everyone's on such a strict time limit, like they don't get much time to breathe. So like, it's very much just like running back and forth between things. So yeah, it is very much just like characters doing the thing that will push the plot forward.
So what do we do now?
After thinking of, once again, I don't remember if it matters.
I'm going to assume it does.
Well, I mean, it matters, but like I don't remember which one does what.
I'm gonna go with 7. I was told to do 3. You could have spoken up a little faster, but we'll get there eventually. There's stream delay. Yeah, but like, you should be able to read my mind. I typed that as soon as he got to the screen. Yeah, but you should be able to, you know, see the future.
If I had lag, I simply would not.
Personally, I think someone should make a version of streaming where there is no stream lag.
Yeah, if there was...
stream the footage several seconds into the future, so that after the delay happens, the audience is seeing it at the same time as I am playing it.
Just stream faster. Just go faster. Just do it faster. Well, that's like, now that I think of it, like even stuff that's like live on TV is usually like about 10 seconds behind time, because apparently that's where you put in like the bleeps. Like if they need to censor words. So apparently, yeah, even live TV isn't always technically live.
Yeah. Which I remember, like, as a kid, my family would be watching sports and also have it on the radio. And it's like, radio is faster. Like, is basically instant. So you get these moments where it's like, the guy on the radio is losing his shit, and then like 7 seconds later, the TV catches up.
Yeah, well, I mean... Oh, sorry. I was just typing through something in my chat.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, the radio people kind of have a disadvantage because they have to narrate everything that's going on. So, like, in theory, they have to talk fast enough to describe what's going on. I love how there's just that one frame. Instead of animating it, it's just a flame of like blurry June. I love it. Actually, after that, I'm gonna see if I can find a picture of it. New thumbnail.
Mm-hmm. So, I am actually gonna get to see some Clover now. That's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
And she's immediately showing herself to be a little shit.
Pretty much, yeah.
And, I like awful characters with twin tails.
Fair.
I am leaving that as a very, open description, because a lot of characters can fit that description. So, new escape room, an hour into the stream.
Yeah. At least we didn't have to use our brains until now.
Yep.
Don't have to expose ourselves. We don't have to galaxy brain.
Use the one brain cell.
Yep. Okay.
This room looks interesting.
Oh yeah, this is the surgeon.
Huh.
Yeah, this is the surgery one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That looks like a fake corpse. Awful characters with twin tails. Yeah.
I don't know.
Looks at VTuber model. Hey, wait.
Hold on.
Look.
Oh, hold on.
I'm not saying my model was inspired entirely by Sadachi Akuda, but
I mean, okay, yeah, I see it now. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other.
Look, I had the idea for gray hair and twin tails from somewhere.
I don't know. I'm trying to think too, like, of other awful characters with twin tails, because the only character that comes to mind is Miku, and she's like the opposite of that. Of awful characters with twin tails. I'm blanking. I'm blanking so hard. I know there's other ones. I'm just blanking. Huh? Kyoko? I guess.
She is awful and she has twin tails.
True. What was it? Again, all the characters with twin tails I can think of are all like Miku or Madoka. Like, they're all like very wholesome, like nice and good people. And now I'm like...
Nico Yazawa?
Sorry?
Nico Yazawa? She has twin tails.
That's true.
She's a shit.
That's true.
I think she fits. And up until Nijigaku, she was my favorite Love Live.
I mean, to be fair, out of like the 6 episodes of the first season of Love Live that I managed to see, she was also my favorite.
She wouldn't be much there.
Well, she's like...
Also,
she's... I don't know. Even if she's like annoying and mean, like, she has a very strong personality. So like, at the very least, I find she's the most memorable one out of all of them. But I feel like if I say this out loud, then there's going to be fans of all the other ones that are like, excuse me.
Also, I just realized that Nico was my favorite Love Live for the longest time until Nijigaku, at which point another Love Live character with twin tails overtook that position. I am very basic at times.
I'm trying to think if there's anybody with Bang Dream who like falls into like the pigtail brat. I mean, okay, there's kind of, I guess Arisa kind of falls into that, but she's not really a brat so much as she's like the one.
Which band is she from?
Poppin' Party. She's like blonde and blonde and pigtails. Yeah, no, she's just kind of like the only sane person, more so than
I don't
like.
care about Poppin' Party.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. They're the least interesting band. This is a Hello Happy World appreciation zone.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, sorry.
I just don't like their music.
Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting because I find Popping Party gets all the good songs. They just aren't that interesting, I find, as characters.
I think that Mortyphonica or Roselia or Afterglow or Reza Sulin are all. That's like the bands I like.
I don't know. I like again, I
Pastel
think
Palettes have like a couple songs I really dig. Their first few singles were like great.
yeah, I find Pastel Palettes has the opposite problem where I feel like the characters are more interesting than the songs. I just can't get into any of the songs. Okay. So we're at the stage of puzzles where we just have to click on everything so that we can find all the information and all the items.
Yup. So... surgery stuff. Is there anything okay, it doesn't seem like I can actually click anything here. Oh, hey. God, is this going to be something that we have to pick up too?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm trying to remember, because I believe you do have to assemble stuff. But I don't think you have to do that quite yet.
There's a torso! Okay.
Yeah. Torso, or is that like...
chest?
The top half. The top half. The top half of the torso.
Oh! I was, like, looking at it...
Oh, sideways.
God, positioning this is hell.
Is this what the kids call low poly? Is this what the kids call low poly?
Let's see. Nothing in the drawers.
Yeah, I think at this point we're still collecting things.
Okay, I wasn't sure if like we would be able to put things there.
I believe you can pick it up, just not yet. There's stuff outside the curtains too.
Oh. So we need to get something to act as a lever. That knife there definitely looks different from the rest of the table.
Yeah, it's like the old animation where it's like you have the background and then the one object that moves, and you're like, I wonder what bush they're hiding behind.
God, yeah, no, I was thinking of that same image. Fuck.
It's like, I wonder what book they're about to pull out of the shelf.
Which, like, you know, I get that. Like, in animation will have to be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's also locked.
To
the door we came through. What am I missing?
Hold on, let me see. What items do we have so far?
Just these two.
Yeah, I don't suppose we could combine them yet. Well, maybe. Nope.
I wouldn't have been surprised if we could combine them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, in theory, you could just cut up everything.
Let's see. I feel like there's something over here that we're missing.
Yeah, I believe you're supposed to be able to... Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember there was something on the bed, I just don't remember what.
Oh, right. Scalpel with this.
Yeah.
Nope. Never mind.
Oh no, maybe it was on the other one. The other bed, there's like another thing in the front there.
Never mind.
Well, the fact that it's a scale does matter.
Yeah, I assume that, like, we have to have the full body on there for the weight to trigger.
Was there a second table, like, with stuff on it and stuff?
Everything here looks like it's part of the background art. Oh, scissors. Okay.
Yeah. You see, that one, at least that one blended in properly.
Yeah. These look like bad things happened with them.
I don't know, maybe it's just rust.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so we use the scissors to take out the organ.
Oh, maybe...
And then...
I still don't think you can do
Oh,
anything
wait.
with it yet.
Combine.
Yeah. Oh, no. Well...
No, I guess we need to find the other half of the body first.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Have you tried cutting open the organ?
No, I wouldn't have thought to do that.
Well, I don't know. We're at the... Oh my god, I was...
God!
Okay, I didn't... I didn't expect it to work. That wasn't supposed to work. I mean, again, in theory, you could just cut everything open, and that would technically make sense. Okay.
File screen. How do we get that?
Yeah.
There we go.
It's I think it was the medical record.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here we go. Found the preparation. It has records. Oh, well, bit.
Fuck. Tap to key.
Okay. There's a male mannequin named John and a female named Lucy. The record shows each mannequin's total weight and the weight of their individual parts. Okay. Right, yeah, that's what the scale's for.
So we need to make them weigh the same?
They have to weigh what it says on the chart. Hold on. Yeah.
Okay, I will write this down.
Yeah, she has paper.
Okay.
I don't.
I don't think I'm gonna need to write down what the individual body parts weigh.
Well, you can always come back and reference this later.
Yeah, but I'm just like I have it in my notes just so it's like easier to catch, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I see. So
do we
need to fill that with something?
Yes, but not yet. I believe.
Right.
Yeah, cool. You'll need to find it.
I get this now.
Check the other colored doors, because I know you hit the blue one. I don't remember if the other ones have anything in it.
The only light that we got was the white one, so okay. I think they're all locked. Yep. Fuck. Okay. I say fuck a lot.
I find it weird, too, in these games how maybe it's like a translation quirk, but it's always like the characters can never just be like, the door is closed. They're like, it's closed, it's locked, we can't open it, we can't get in, we can't, like... They're just like reiterating it. Oh my god, is that the preparation room?
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
It like tapers off at the top, so maybe it is supposed to be like
but that's a real room? But no, because there's a second R there.
Yeah, no, that's preparation room.
It's the preparation room.
Oh boy. This is a room with a lot of stuff.
It's like, I remember thinking, in the Steins Gate Zero anime, there's one part where someone's password for something is Salieri, like the composer. But when they wrote it in, because again, Japanese R and L sound, they put in like Sarieli, and it's like, there was that sound appears twice, and you got it wrong both times. Like...
I missed what the context there was.
Okay.
Oh, okay. If we put salt on him, he'll shrivel up. Fuck. Interesting.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
I love...
I'm gonna write down that thing right there.
Let's see, so we had... Oh, yeah, the thing... Iron, salt water, carbon dioxide, ammonia, ethanol? Yeah, chemistry is not my strong point.
Yeah, I'm just like writing out all of this stuff right now. Okay, so we need to figure out what those are.
Yeah.
CO2. Okay. And then that's gonna have...
Got some dihydrogen monoxide.
So... Is ammonia 4 then? Is it the number of atoms in each?
Okay, hold on. Did I say dihydrogen wrong? Dihydrogen?
Yeah, okay. So the puzzle here is that it's the number of atoms in each chemical. So I need to get that.
It's
Ammonia is 4.
I've been told it's dihydrogen. Like I said, chemistry is not my strong point.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's because like I learned most of the things I know about science. I learned in French, where it's like the dioxide, dioxide de carbon kind of thing. Or it's like
where's the FNO?
That's my excuse. Anyway, that's my official excuse.
See, I don't think I ever took chemistry.
Yeah, well, I think all the chemistry I learned, because I didn't take science longer than it was mandatory, because I think grade 10 science was the closest I ever came to failing a class in high school. Because, yeah, basically what had happened was we ended up having 3 teachers and 2 different classrooms over the course of 1 semester. So, yeah, there was a whole unit we missed because they just literally did not have the time to teach it to us. Yeah, and
Okay,
I did not enjoy it.
We have 6 numbers, and we can only input 3. So then, which 3 is it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Oh, yeah, we'll need to go back to that other
Search?
place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, anyone who said I wouldn't like, Clover, doesn't know my opinion on Hiyoko, in that I like awful characters. Okay, so we need to figure out what these are. Oh!
Yeah, I
get
think
it.
we need to go back to the preparation room.
Fuck. I keep pressing the wrong things.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
It's okay. It's not entirely clear where you're supposed to go here. There we go.
Cool. Fuck. I keep pressing the wrong thing.
Yeah, it's okay. It's like,
There's a leg.
yeah, this exploration system wasn't particularly well made for moving around. Then
Blue liquid.
blue liquid.
Yeah, so this is fairly straightforward at this point.
Yeah.
Just getting disembodied legs. By pouring.
Because yeah, I think
liquids
we've.
into a jar.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We know basic color theory.
Yeah.
Yay. We don't know chemistry, and we don't know how to pronounce
It's the other half of
dehydrogen,
the torso.
but we know basic color theory.
Okay, so those are just gonna be in our inventory for now. Can we get in here?
No, that one, if I remember correctly, that's the way out.
Okay.
I think. Don't quote me on that.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Let's see, what do we have left to do?
Oh yeah, the box.
The what?
The box.
Yeah, yeah. I thought you said back. So I like um I have vivid memories of 14-year-old me with almost no understanding of chemistry or English being stuck here.
I said don't quote me on that, and my chat proceeded to quote me on that. Excuse me?
So I can't like it we have 6 numbers and it wants 3 numbers, so I can't really
Wait,
tell which 3 numbers we're supposed to pare down to.
wait, hold on. There should be. Go back and look at the shelf in the chemical room again, because I believe there's something. Oh, yeah, I believe it has something to do with the order of the bottles in this room.
Okay.
I believe it has something to do with that, but again, don't quote me on that. Don't.
So
I'm gonna start
then
saying things that are really long and then saying don't quote me on that, so then people will actually have a difficult time trying to quote me on that. Salt is made up of 1 sodium and 1 chloride.
yeah, I'm now writing down everything's location.
Okay.
Ethanol, um, bottom center. Ammonia is top center. So, water is top right.
Hmm.
And carbon dioxide by process of elimination is top bottom.
Hot orphans.
Or bottom right. Okay. So
Okay.
my immediate first thought is all top shelves are all bottom shelves.
Yeah, I believe. I know it's not uncommon in these games for things to have like 2 codes that give you different things. So I don't know. Give them a try. See what happens.
Okay, not that. Let's try it in reverse. Wait, fuck.
No.
Okay. 2, 3, 7. 7, 3, 2. Okay, so
Maybe we're going about this wrong. Hold on. Again, you're the one with all the information written down.
yeah, so iron is 1, salt is 2, water is 3, carbon dioxide is 3, ammonia is 4, ethanol is 7.
Okay, but what order are they in on the shelf?
Iron is top left shelf, salt is bottom left shelf, water is top right shelf, carbon dioxide is bottom right shelf, ammonia is top center, ethanol is bottom center.
Okay, I think, you know how there was only 3 things on the page? I think those are the only 3 that are relevant.
Okay. But then why give us the others?
It's a puzzle game!
Yeah, I suppose. Or maybe we're supposed to put in both of them.
I think it's just the ones that are written on the sheet.
Nope. Or maybe it's just the ones that weren't written on the sheet. No.
Nope.
There might be something we're just missing.
Yeah. Because wait, what are the ones we're looking for again? It was ethanol, it was ammonia.
Yeah, carbon dioxide, ammonia, and ethanol, which are 3, 4, and 7.
Yeah.
Is there something back here that we're missing? I don't think so. Fuck. Here we go. Okay. Like, is there something else in here that we might be missing?
Did you check the sinks?
Yeah, it just says that there's nothing.
There's nothing suspicious. We already got the color things down. There was something in the drawer behind, but we already found it, right?
Yeah. Nothing on the chair. So I think
nothing on the hooks. Nothing. Just gonna exit the preparation room.
Nothing on the shelves.
What items do we have?
A bunch of disembodied parts and also purple liquid.
Okay. What are you gonna do? Dye the leg purple?
I mean,
wait, you might be able to.
Look, with the way these games are, like, dyeing the leg purple is like
not out of the question.
Yeah.
Hold on, maybe try because I know you tried to connect the leg. Maybe try connecting the leg or the torso to the chest. I don't know. That's my guess.
I already tried that.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Bam, 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 bam.
I mean, maybe combining the legs?
No.
I don't know, after use the frozen chicken meat as a blunt object, like, nothing will surprise me here.
Yeah, the solution to everything is just take the, like, hardest object you can find and just bash it with it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could solve anything if you kick down the door hard enough.
Like, there is clearly an order to this room, but I just like can't figure it out. Clockwise?
Once again, you're the one with all the information.
Yeah. So that would go ammonia, then I go ammonia, water, carbon dioxide. So that would be 433. Worth trying.
I mean that might actually be right. Nope, never mind. It's not right.
Can go the other way.
334 or like 343 or.
I don't know. There's a lot of patterns here that could be it, but it's hard to know. I think that there is something we are missing.
Yeah, there's definitely something we're missing.
People in chat, feel free to help us.
Yeah, we have the one brain cell and it's working in like at full speed.
Wait, I got ethanol wrong.
Oh, that might explain.
I had ethanol as 8 or as 7, not 8.
Oh, try it again, maybe.
Yeah. So 2, 3, 8.
8,
8, 3, 2.
Maybe
no.
8, 2. Well, maybe if you got that one wrong, maybe there was like another one that was wrong.
It's possible, but the other solutions that I tried involving ammonia or involving ethanol, I don't think were super correct.
Mm-hmm.
Ammonia is 4. Water is 3. Carbon dioxide is 3. Salt's 2. God, what else is there to click?
Again, you're the one with all the power. I'm just commentary.
No, I'm just like confused what else I'm supposed to be clicking right now.
The brain cells are running at 100% CPU, 100% disk, 100% RAM, 100% GPU. The brain cell needs a better graphics card.
It feels like there's something we're missing here.
Yeah.
We have the purple liquid, which is interesting, I think.
Mm-hmm. You're not... Yeah, it doesn't let you take the bottles, does it? Like, it just tells you what's in them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I feel like should be something more here.
Mm-hmm. There definitely is. I just don't remember how you access it. Oh, maybe try pointing up, like, just try clicking the scale again.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, because I remember the scale is important because it's like, you know, you have the weights of the two of them.
That's probably how.
And you gotta match it. Yeah.
I'm gonna stop doing that.
Okay.
There's a light.
We're back in the preparation room.
Yep. Light switch. There's symbol.
It's locked.
So that's locked.
Locked.
Yeah. I feel like there's just like not anything else to be doing.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, we already got the thing left. Got the reports. I'm trying to remember if there was anything else in here. It feels like...
We are missing something.
Yeah, I believe this was one of the puzzles that I did have trouble with. I just remember the bodies, like weighing the bodies. That's the only one I remember.
Yeah.
But I do remember there was like the chemical thing. But I also remember that was just me being bad at chemistry and not being bad at puzzle games. Wait, hold on. Do we still have the scissors and the scalpel?
No, we don't.
No, we don't. Okay, never mind. Proceed.
Yes, like...
Yeah, they always have their, like, witty 2 cents about everything.
Someone in chat was like, that abdomen, or that like chest looks like a stomach, or looks like a nose.
I mean, like, they're not wrong. It kind of does.
Someone called attention to it, and then the game called attention to it. Huh.
Sorry, what? I don't remember this dialogue. I don't think I ever saw this dialogue. F in the chat, with the F standing for feet.
How bold of this game to imply that
I think it was
one of the main characters is a foot fetish.
I believe it was like, I don't remember. I think it was like 2009, 2000, somewhere around there. So yeah, this was they were ahead of the curve
Very
here.
Ahead of its time. God.
Yes, they were far, far ahead of the curve.
God, how many combinations of 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 can there be?
Hold on a second.
There should be 2.
Oh, hold on a second. Oh, that was weird. I don't know what happened to my face capture there. I just got real small for a moment.
It's not 3, 4, 8.
Hold on a second.
5 permute 5? 5 factorial? I please, Wigxander, please explain the things you are saying.
Please teach us the mathematics.
5 times 4 times 3 times 2 equals 120. Is it 120?
That feels
120 different ways to permute 5 digits.
Oh, I was gonna say, I feel like if it was actually 120, that would be like such a galaxy brain move. I don't think that's it.
Yeah.
Because hold on. Because its iron is 1.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Iron is 1.
You know what?
Salt is 2.
I'm
Water.
almost
Yeah.
I'm almost wondering if there's, because we know what numbers the other chemicals are because it's like the number of cells in it or the number of atoms. I'm wondering if there's like some string of digits that we're supposed to find somewhere, or that would just give us a list. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if there's a list where they're like, here's a bunch of chemicals, and then you put it in, and you're like, ah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking we would find, but I like, if such a thing is in this room, it's not something that's clickable. Like,
yeah.
I've tried clicking on everything that is clickable.
Did you try clicking on the other light switches?
Other light switches?
Because there was other. If you go back to the doors, I think I saw. Not that one, the other one.
Right here.
No. Because I noticed there was switches near the other, like the door on the other side.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that does anything.
No, I can't click them.
Oh, oof. There was an attempt.
Yeah.
Oh wait, the curtains maybe?
I've checked those. Nothing.
Okay, now it's just curtains. I don't suppose we can just cut her open either. Here we go.
Just laying.
He's just lying there. He is chilling. He is vibing.
I know that people who know this game are in chat. Please, like, give us a hint. We are very clearly lost.
Throw us a singular bone.
It's nothing in there. I feel like I am missing something in here.
Hold on. Maybe go back. Go back. Again, I can't control anything. Go back to the chemical room.
Okay.
Go back to the safe. Because it doesn't take you straight to the screen, right? Like, you can click something else.
Sorry, Rand, I haven't replayed this bit.
Yeah.
Ouch.
You can click the note, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We can't add the note to our, like, items.
Yeah.
If that were the case, I would think, like, turning it over would be a fairly obvious thing. Is the answer just galaxy brain shit?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Because I definitely remember having trouble with this one. I just don't remember if I ended up having to look up the answer or not.
I'd like.
Hold on. Go back. Go back to the preparation room.
Okay.
Because I've noticed there was you go to the thing with the colors. And you notice how there was like one for just clear. Maybe just try turning on this.
Okay.
Well, it was worth a try. Thank you, everybody, for bearing with us.
I mean, that might have done something.
I feel the game would have said so, though. Like, they would have been like, oh, I just heard a click or something. Like,
Uh-huh. Someone in chat is trying to remember this puzzle. I have IGN open. I can give you the safe code if you want. Like, that's like the last case scenario.
Yeah.
Because I want to know how we get there. Like, no, wait, that was.
Hi, Rory's here. Yeah, okay. Oh, I love this one. Oh boy. I can't say we're in agreement so far.
I thought it was neat until like
until we hit
suddenly,
until you hit a wall.
yeah. Where
Again,
what
it's
the
just
fuck
like
is going on?
I think it's also weird because it's not entirely clear where you can and can't click. Like
Yeah,
it's
like,
not like with the
that's why I
scissors
keep
where it's
feeling, like I keep feeling like I'm missing something.
It's not like with the scalpel where you just like. Rory says, "I forgot everything. I just remember liking it. Thanks." I mean, I don't remember disliking this one. Again, I just think I don't know. I just have no power.
Yeah, someone in chat just like has a guide open and can give us the number, so I think we might just need that. There is no obvious...
Will says, "I don't remember this one giving me that hard a time." I mean, yeah, maybe we are just lacking brain cells.
Yeah. Okay. Ravengram, just like feel free to give us that answer. This is super not obvious.
Yeah, I feel like we're missing something. Like there was like just put in 420.
It's 349?
Was there a note we missed? Like, was there like a list of chemicals?
Or wait, no, I did that wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, I'm gonna go check something. Is this human error?
Wait, hold on a second.
Cause
Blazing.
Like
C2H5.
I have gotten multiple answers to what ethanol is. It has told me that it was 7 and 8, and apparently it was 9. So, I'm going to attribute that to human error somehow.
I'm going to attribute it to the fact that Junpei is doing all the heavy lifting here.
Yeah.
Everyone else just stands around making witty comments while he's like actually trying to solve the puzzles.
2 plus 5 plus 1 plus 1 equals 9. Oh, where does the 5 come from? Huh. Oh boy.
Here we go again.
The chemical formula gave was like C25 something. Yeah, and I got that as 7, not 9.
No, but it's C plus 2. Wait, hold on.
Is there a way that I can just get this background? I like that background. I'm gonna take a screen cap of that.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Rory says the lore is he likes the lore in the room.
Mm-hmm. Huh. There it is again, yup.
Soka.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
We're about to become the obnoxious facts knower.
I do like
we're gonna outdo him. We're gonna outdo him with our knowledge of Ice 9.
Uh-huh. Huh. Iron has 1 atom, salt has 2, water has 3. Um, and what I'm getting from this is that it was like, this was too much math for me.
Math and science in the same room. We just couldn't take it.
Like, I'm a writer. I am a writer so that I don't have to know math.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I think in high school, like, all my good classes were like English and various arts.
Same. Like, I did great in film. I did great in English.
Yeah, I was just really bad with math and science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you drink, you should know about ethanol. I don't drink. I've been drunk, like, I think I can count on one hand the number of times I've been drunk in my life.
Yeah, I think for me, it's like the taste of alcohol. It's like, I think,
Disgusting.
yeah, it's like, how do people decide that that was drinkable? Like, don't we have like a sense of taste and smell so that we don't drink poison by accident?
Yeah, it's just like the first person who like decided to start drinking alcohol was just like, wow, this tastes awful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep drinking it until it makes me feel awful.
Yeah, I think too, like, because a lot of the times there are like once I tried sparkling wine and like it wasn't terrible.
God, I
It
can't
just,
even handle wine.
yeah.
The
Well,
taste is
sparkling wine
terrible.
was okay because the sparkle takes away a bit of the taste. But the thing is, at that point, I can just drink like soda, which I enjoy, instead of trying to
I
force
don't like
myself.
carbonation either.
Yeah, I think there was another. I don't know. Maybe I need to try something like really sweet, like
Wine and beer are trash tier. I haven't tried beer, but I have tried wine. Some of my headmates like it, unfortunately, so
I
I
don't
have
know.
to. Whenever that happens, it's always like we make an agreement where it's like I get something in return for them getting to do that.
I think for me too, it's I know a lot of people who are into like soju, and like that one, that's another one that I'm like, I don't know. I think it's also just that I take tiny sips of everything, so I feel like if I had something that would have to be like done in a shot, then I would still be trying to drink it slowly, which would somehow probably make it worse and like negate the whole point of doing it in a shot.
Yeah, like the times that I have been drunk, it's like vodka
Yeah,
because I can mask the taste of that.
but yeah, I think. But then again, I also am the kind of person who can handle like a lot of sweetness of stuff that's just like pure sugar,
Mm-hmm.
which I guess not everybody can do. But no, I cannot take alcohol.
Yeah. Oh,
Maybe I'm
hey, it's
actually just
this
like
thing
6 years
again.
old. Yeah.
Yeah, we have already heard about this. I haven't tried rum and coke, but I imagine that I wouldn't like it.
I don't know. I feel like stuff mixed with alcohol, it's like, I could always just go back and drink the thing without alcohol, and I'd probably enjoy it
Yeah,
just as
it's like
much. Like,
the times that I have drank vodka. It's like I want to be drunk and I want to do that as fast as possible.
yeah.
So I will take some vodka and I will mix it with something so much that I can't taste the vodka,
Yeah,
and
so
then
it's
just
like,
like drink a cup or two of this, and then I'm good.
yeah, I think, yeah, a lot of the times people are like, try this one, it's good. And I'm like, it tasted good at first for about 3 seconds, and then the rest of the flavor kicks in.
Yeah, then the alcohol flavor
Yeah.
happened. I've also tried whiskey, but I can't really comment on that because the whiskey stayed in my body for about 7 seconds before violently leaving again.
Oof. I'm trying to think, like... Yeah, it's just not my thing.
Mm-hmm. I like the kind of glitchy piano note in this track.
Yeah, there's like a piano...
Like a delay.
Yeah, it's like a piano and then the piano echo. Okay, now that I think of it, because you know how like it's like, okay, how did we decide that alcohol was drinkable? But then how did we decide that onions are safe to eat? Because everything about an onion feels like it's trying to tell you not to eat it. Like,
well, you know how there's those like there are all these like spices and stuff that like unless you cook them in a very specific way, they are just like lethal.
yeah, like
how the fuck did we figure those out?
Well, I'm just thinking because usually like isn't it in nature like things that are sweet are less likely to be like poisonous. But then onions are like not sweet. They're like really strong and bitter and you cut them open and you cry. And we're like, yeah, that should be okay. Like, even bugs tend to stay away from them.
Once we get into like the conversation of how the fuck was food discovered, it's like
trial and
took an egg, cracked it open, and cooked it.
Yeah, it's like trial and error, presumably.
Who looked at a cow's udder and was like, I'm gonna drink this? Who the fuck looked at a durian and thought, this is edible?
Yeah, I think about that with like a lot of fruits that like need so much like preparation to like cut them up, and it's like, yeah, how did we eventually like break open a coconut?
Durian is like the thing that really gets me because it's like, okay, so you have this giant, like this massive spiky ball that smells like a corpse.
Yeah, it's the same thing as onions, where it's like everything about this thing tells you not to eat it.
Yeah, but it's like a durian is an offensive weapon. You can just hit someone with a durian and that will hurt. And then it's just like some people are like, I'm gonna eat this. Yeah, who found out mushrooms are safe?
Okay, that one was definitely probably trial and error.
Yeah.
I think the other thing with mushrooms is that you have to get to a place where like we could get the right kinds of mushroom on purpose. Because like I'm presuming you can't plant mushrooms the same way that you plant like other vegetables.
Yeah, they reproduce differently.
So I'm like, you have to like make the exact conditions to get the exact kind of mushrooms. So I'm like, yeah, I wonder how we figured that one out.
Lots of, I feel like at that point, like that's just actual science happening.
Yeah.
So it might be useful someday. See, at this point,
someday.
I am like fine saying that like the gigantic is totally fake.
Yeah, it ties into this, which I can't remember if either this is entirely fake or like parts of it are real, except for some other parts. Yeah.
Did the water in her body become Ice 9?
Who's to say?
Let's not forget the power of desperation when it comes to food. Yeah, I imagine that, like, in some cases, it's like, you're just eating whatever the fuck is around.
I guess that's even more so the case in places with, like, really, like, inhospitable environments, like places that are really bad for, like, growing anything.
Yeah, but it's like, but in the case of like some really specific stuff where it's like you have to cook it at this specific temperature for this specific amount of time. Like, how do you get there?
I think the other thing I want to know is how on earth has every single culture basically come up with the concept of bread? Like,
I think that's just like grains.
Because like everyone has no, but not even just grains, but just the idea of taking those grains, mixing them with like water or something, and heating it up. Like almost everywhere seems to have its own version of this.
Okay, so okay.
Yeah, you gotta like combine them.
Oh boy.
Yeah. At least they have like slightly different skin tones so you can tell them apart. Rory says, I love her, the doll. I'm like, what?
This is going to be a very cruel puzzle.
There we go.
Oh.
Yeah,
or it happens very quickly.
Yeah, yeah, it's faster. It's more or less just like switching things around until you get it right.
Yeah.
There's some puzzles in this game.
The weights down. I'll have you know.
Yeah, there's some puzzles in this game that like you have to think about it, but then there's other ones that you just have to like throw everything at it until you find it.
And there's the key, and now we can find a way out.
Back to the preparation room.
We never did find a use for the purple water or purple liquid.
I believe the purple liquid, that was the point. That was... Oh yeah, we didn't.
Yeah, we already got it.
Yeah, it was the cupboard opening, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's an obvious right answer here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things like that where it's like, do you want to do the nice thing or do you want to do the thing that's clearly not going to lead anywhere?
I mean, in fairness, that's a lot of video games.
Yeah.
Like,
if I were presented with two options, I would simply pick the correct one.
Like, there's a whole genre of video games where it's like, do you give the orphan $500 or do you kick the orphan?
Well, it's like those like mobile games where it's like he's cheating on me, and it's like get a divorce or punch him in the face, and those are your only two options. Those mobile game ads.
Those ads are like fake.
Yeah, or it's like not even for like a real game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know there's a lot of them that will like show footage, or not footage, but show like images, and then the game is nothing like it. Like, I remember there was one mobile game that had these advertisements that looked like they were very much trying to like crib Undertale style. The game, I don't remember what game it was. It apparently does not actually look like Undertale. They were just using it as like a way to advertise. Gardenscapes.
I picked Room 4, so I should get the Room 4 outcome. Anyway, I like Clover. Clover is cool.
Please tell me what Gardenscapes has done to you. Will is very passionate about being angry at Gardenscapes. I just know people keep making memes about like the guy in the Gardenscapes ad, like the butler-looking guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Interesting. Ah. Okay. I can see how this ties into stuff. It's clearly not the Ship of Theseus yet.
Stop. We can only fit so much philosophy 101 into like one game.
The head and arm are still the same. It is not Ship of Theseus. And okay, like the Ship of Theseus is something that I find really interesting. So I already know a lot about this. And I am like, I think Ship of Theseus is a very cool thought experiment.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking about it lately. Have you been following like anime? What was it?
Depends which.
Vivi. Vivi. Vivi
No, I
Fluorite
haven't.
Eye Song. Okay, never mind. Yeah,
That's on my like. I'll watch it later.
I don't know if anybody in the chat is following it, but I feel like the Ship of Theseus is definitely gonna come in at some point on that show. At least so far,
Interesting.
yeah. Again, it's original, so it's
Knowing
not
what
like
I know
this.
about it, I can see that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I imagine it's similar to Hoseki no Kuni.
Not quite.
Have you read the Hoseki no Kuni manga?
No, but I know someone who's like up to date with it. I don't think I even finished the anime, to be honest. I think I got up to like episode 3, and then I forgot.
In the like other links or like other pages to check out section on the Hoseki no Kuni Wikipedia page, it links to Ship of Theseus. It's a very relevant there. Yeah, voice actor is nice. I expected I would like her based on design, and I am liking her so far. And I'm curious why people said like I might not like her. Yes. Like, there is a lot that is going well right now, so. If oh, she's also Nanoha? That makes sense. Stan Clover. Yeah, Clover's cool. I like her so far. Like, I think Akane is cute, and I like her personality, and I think Lotus is cool. And I think she's neat. But I do think Clover is the character that like I like the most so far. She is just the one that I'm like most drawn to, I think. So the fact that people are like being like, "Oh, I'm not gonna like her," is like weird to me. Oh hey, we're already back together.
Hi.
What's that?
No, I'm just imitating him.
Oh.
I'm gonna be honest, the game constantly makes a big deal out of the maps, and I don't remember anything about any of them.
Yeah, same.
Well, because, like, it doesn't actually matter, like, because most of them don't really matter to the puzzles. So if you're not trying to solve a puzzle with it, then it's just, like, it's not like I need to walk around the ship myself.
Yeah. And if that was the case, then I would just, like, I have a good sense of directions.
Mm-hmm.
If I can, like, be going through a space of my own control. So it's like, if you drive me someplace, I might pick it up on, like, the 10th, time.
Yeah.
But if I'm walking someplace, I will remember how to get there for the rest of my life.
I think for me it depends, like, where it is, because I feel like going through, like, suburbs where all the houses kind of look the same, and going through, like, places with more interesting things, or even just, like, suburbs with more interesting looking houses. Yeah, her plot points, memes, and that's it. Yeah, that's valid. Same.
What was that?
Oh, somebody in chat. Yeah, he says. Yeah, they say. I remember plot points, memes, and that's it. I'm like, yeah. I think, I don't know. I know there's like an area near my house that has like a bunch of houses. Like they're like townhouses, but they're really cute. Like they're all painted different colors. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about them. They're really cute. It's not, I don't know, because like you'll have one where it's like the outside is painted like a sky blue, and the next one is like brown, but it's like multiple shades of brown, and then there's another one that's like pink, or like parts of it are painted pink. I don't know, they're all really cute, and I don't know how they got built. and why no one has tried to renovate the personality out of them, but I like them.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, Santa's Japanese voice actor plays Fred in the Scooby-Doo dub,
Nice.
which is interesting.
Yeah, I'll have to look into it. I'm pretty sure because I played this game with like the English voices, so I don't even know who the Japanese cast is.
Yeah, I don't. I much prefer playing with Japanese voices and just like
Okay.
I'm not a dub fan.
Yeah, I don't know. For video games, um, yeah, for video games, usually I prefer to have English voices just because I don't like having to like read while I'm playing. Um,
Uh-huh.
and my Japanese isn't good enough to like actually
Oh, my
be
Japanese
able to
isn't good
follow
enough to
it.
get that
Yeah,
either. I just find them
yeah, unless
more
the English,
like pleasant to listen to.
yeah, typically unless the English track is just like unbearable, I'll go with English.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you we have different definitions of unbearable. I just don't like dubs.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think I like dubs because I don't like having to feel like I need to take time aside to watch anime because anime like if I'm watching it in sub, unless it's something like Precure that's like fairly basic, usually I don't like having to feel like I need to be both looking and listening at the same time, like like occupying two senses at the same time because then like if I want to do something else while watching the anime, then I can't because I can't look away from the screen. So, yeah,
I guess
usually
I just kind of accept that like that is something unique for anime for me.
yeah. I mean, I also really like dubs from like the accessibility standpoint. I think they're really important. Like,
Oh yeah, no, I'm
yeah,
not gonna say that
definitely,
dubs
yeah.
shouldn't exist. It's just like they're not for me. And I would prefer if dubs were of higher quality.
Yeah.
So let's see. I have no idea where this is going. Oh, huh.
Okay, yes. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So now we get to split up into teams again.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like we don't get a choice.
Okay. I already missed Clover.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
So, rolling the die on exposition or escape room.
I don't know if this qualifies as either, to be honest.
I rolled a 12. I don't know what that says about this. And yes, I have actual dice at my desk. They make good fidgets. Going on an elevator with Akane. Mm-hmm. This will go well. I choose to go with that answer.
Yeah, chat was like, "Oh, I've been waiting for this one."
Was that the line of dialogue?
No, there's more.
Oh, cool. Great. Exciting. Huh. Interesting.
I wonder how this sounds with the Japanese voices, because I haven't. Again, I played it in English.
What do you mean?
Oh, you'll see in a moment.
Oh, okay. Mhm. There's another door. We got another map.
Okay, so my chat is saying that, yeah, the thing that everyone was waiting for, you did not experience because you picked the non-horny option.
Oh. Why would people have expected me to see that then?
I don't know. I think I didn't. I think a lot of people forgot that there was like a dialogue option there. I think a lot, because what I remember was just picking the funnier one. And I think,
whereas I would never pick the hornier.
Yeah,
option.
basically, yeah. Yeah, I think everyone forgot that there was actually like a choice and there was a way to avoid it.
I skipped the most famous part of this game.
Yep.
I managed to escape the aloe.
Yes, yeah. So basically, what you missed was...
What did I miss?
Basically, an entire... if I remember correctly, there's like this entire conversation where June and Junpei are stuck in an elevator, and it's all just elevator innuendos. Yeah, it's just like all elevator innuendos for like 3 minutes straight.
I don't exactly. I'm not sad I missed that.
I don't know. I think it's fun just because this game lacks levity in so many ways.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess there just isn't time in the story.
Serious stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just because, like... Then again, I mean, when I played this, I was coming right off of Danganronpa, which is, like, aggressive flip-flopping between serious and funny. So, yeah.
So, blind guy is dead. So we're about to do a body discovery.
Wait, no, that wasn't the sound. Was it?
Actually, 3 people have already found the body, so the body discovery alarm would have already... Wow, that's blood. Okay, so LLR. I will write that down.
Is that 2 L's or just... I thought that was just 1 L. Okay. I thought the other one was just like... a splatter that just happened to have a shape?
No, I think it's pretty distinctly two L's. Wow, this guy's just exploded into a cloud of red. God, wow. Okay, this is interesting. And my favorite character so far being that guy's sister says interesting things.
Character development.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be a thing. Interesting. So, huh.
I think the only thing with this June sprite of like the surprise one is how small her hands are.
Yeah, that definitely adds to like it being very cute.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like one of those things that like you don't notice until you look at it for too long.
Uh-huh. I think that's pretty obvious, yeah.
Seems legit.
I mean, there were 9 of them at the start, and it would make sense for the Nonary games to only have 9 people involved. Like, because if 0 is someone else, then suddenly you have 10 people.
Yeah, yeah, it's not technically 9 people anymore.
Yeah, yeah. So. Where is the mastermind?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously the guy who died first is the mastermind.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna let you to that line of thinking, for now. I feel like every time I try not to spoil anything, like, I just accidentally, like, spoil through implications, or I'm like, I'm not gonna say you're right or wrong, but, like, if you're wrong, I just straight up say you're wrong.
Just do what I do with, the Mathwiz streams, and just say so much that I don't know when it's right or wrong.
It's like, no comment. No comment. No
yeah,
comment.
whereas I'm like, Junko, I think Junko is the mastermind. I'm just like, yeah, she definitely is.
Well, actually, it's funny with Danganronpa because I literally got spoiled by a friend's cosplay like 3 years before I played.
The story before.
Yeah. I'm like, it's impossible to avoid that spoiler, I think, because that's literally how they market the game at this point.
Yeah, which you like. That's what makes their streaming ban is so bad.
Yeah. It's like, cool, let's just ban people from making cosplay TikToks, because that seems to be a major source of spoilers as well. Like, what?
And at that point, ban people talking about the game. You know,
But it's also
people are going to talk about spoilers.
it's also one of those things where it's like this game is literally 10 years old. We are literally like celebrating the 10-year anniversary. I feel like everybody at this point who would be interested in the game and has the means to play it has probably done so already.
And like, you know, there are people who might not have had interest already
Mm-hmm.
who are getting interested in it through others
Yeah.
and getting into it. But it's like that is to a degree like people talking about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I think too, like, they're not, because you know how there's some stories where you have to go in like totally blind, otherwise it just doesn't hit right. But I don't think it's one of those. Like, maybe V3.
That you should be taken. Like, you shouldn't be. Like, there's some stuff that you need to be surprised about for it to hit right.
Yeah.
I think the twist in V3 is an example.
Yeah,
and I'm being vague about the twist in V3 because there might be people in chat
who haven't played it. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe because like the big twist of the first game, everyone probably already knew that going in just from the promotional material. Big twist of the second game, I don't know.
The second game is like it has a bunch of twists, but it doesn't have any like one
big one. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Komaeda.
Yeah, whereas V3 it has two big twists.
But again, Komaeda is another one of those things where it's like everyone who knows about this game probably already knows about Komaeda. Like that's probably the one thing they knew going in.
Spike Chunsoft has started basically promoting the game with Komaeda being like the other protagonist.
Well, even just like because of how he's been memed to death. Like people probably found out about him through memes, like more so than through like promotional material.
No, Komaeda was the first thing I knew about Danganronpa.
Yeah, and then like V3 has like two twists, so I guess that one kind of makes sense to go in unspoiled. But like
but like neither of them are spoiled, because it's like one of them it's like you kind of have to commit to not spoiling it forever.
Yeah. Well, I think the other thing,
and they do kind of like leak it a little. If you know what to look for, it's like definitely in there.
Yeah.
With like promotional art.
Well, I think the other thing,
the one at the end is like, I mean, you can definitely pick up on it because there's hints throughout the game.
Yeah.
But
well,
it's like,
I think the thing for me is that the first two games, even if you're spoiled on some things, they still feel worthwhile to play. Whereas I feel like the third one, if you go in knowing the ending, it all feels so pointless.
Yeah, because it's a bad ending and it makes the rest of the game pointless.
Yeah.
I really hope I get to stream
yeah.
Mathwiz, because I will have so much to say about that ending. I'm just gonna like pull up a slideshow and just be like, line by line,
a PowerPoint.
Here is why this is awful. Here is why this is awful. Here is why this is awful.
You're like, hello, I have prepared a video essay for this for this occasion specifically.
Well, welcome to my 4-hour-long video essay.
welcome to my Danganronpa V3 master's thesis.
God. Yeah, kinda. So, please let Mathwiz have her own opinion on it. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna try and force her to have an opinion on it. It's just like, it's both of us streaming, and it's like both of us streaming, and words. I have my own very strong opinion on it, and so it's like, if she disagrees with me, I will accept that. I know other people who disagree with me, but at the same time, I'm gonna say my piece. If you think about it, banning streaming of Danganronpa achieves V3's message. I
guess
that's like that's like chaotic evil.
Yeah.
And also, like, that misses the message because, spoilers. Boy, we can just really go off about this if we wanted to.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I guess the thing with that ending is just like
that was really good voice acting there.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah, I guess I think
I love a good scream in voice acting.
Yeah. The sprites just go whoop.
Lotus is great.
Just take the sprites, and just go whoop. Oh, I can't move all the way down. No, there we go, like that. Okay, I was back up here.
Apparently, Lotus's VA is in a Precure.
Who is
That's
it?
That's exciting. Okay, so Ace and Clover, we're gonna do 1. Seven List, we're gonna do 2. Santa and June are gonna do 6. Okay. 1. Okay, that's good. That's a good moment there. Just wow. Okay, I was gonna be like, this is a fun way to, like, have a meta element of, like, the player got to choose after the fact. But no,
Yeah.
He just did this. That's great. Rei Tanaka. I recognize the name Rei Tanaka. I'm not, like, a huge Seiyu fan, so I don't know, like, I have encyclopedic knowledge of that.
Yeah, I don't really know much about Seiyu either.
But I recognize. I think I just, like. Okay, that was a cool effect.
yeah, that was fun.
I think I'm confusing Rei Tanaka with Rei.
Yeah, that's like another Rei. Takemiya? No, not
Takanashi. Something like
Something
that.
like that.
Takahashi? Something in that vein.
Yeah.
Who I think is also in Precure at some point. I like Lotus. She's cool.
Yeah, this game does have good girls.
Yeah. Which, like, in basically anything, I will just ignore the men and be like, the girls are the only ones who exist.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I don't know. I'm kind of like that too. I think for me, it's like, even if a show is good, 90% of the time, I have a lot of trouble watching shows with, like, that many male, like, just tons of male characters. Like, I don't know why. I can remember the name of, like, every.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, I can remember the names of, like, every single girl in Bang Dream, but I cannot. If you present to me a show with, like, a gigantic cast of all guys, I cannot remember any of them. I think the only exception to that maybe was, like, Skate the Infinity, but even then, I don't remember everybody's names. I just kind of remember who they are.
Yeah, like, I was gonna mention, like, Bishan and Tantaidan as an exception to that rule for me. But, like, I've read 2 of the books and seen all of the anime that's out, and I can remember Manabu, Mayumi, and Sotoin, I think.
See, I don't remember any of their names. I remember who they are, like, what they do. I don't remember any of their names. I just there's like blue hair, there's Leggy Boy, there's guy who wears heels, there's
there's a trans one.
Yeah, there's like the protag. There's art man, like business rich guy art man, and
There's
then
redhead.
yeah, the guy.
This is an interesting thing. So this is the next escape room, clearly. Okay, so here we go. I have a feeling that LLR isn't going to come back up again soon.
Well,
but it will come back up again.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We got a stack of charts.
No, so light, desk, nothing. A pocket watch.
Pocket watch.
LLR was the room he was in. You didn't do that puzzle because you chose a different room. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know Bishon and Tanteidan had a novel. Yeah, no, I look, I was reading Bishon and Tanteidan before it had an anime.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. By any chance, do you remember what the 2 rooms we've done so far? Asking for no reason.
No. I can't remember what the other rooms we've done today are.
You raise a good point.
This. Let's see. Wait, so that.
Can you click them just so we can see which one it is?
4,
Yeah,
7,
hold on.
and 1.
Yeah.
But anyway, Bishon and Tanteidan has novels. They're very good. They're written by my favorite author, which is why I was reading them before I had an anime. Nisio Isin is great. I love everything he's done, pretty much. He has some duds, and honestly, considering everything he's done, Bishon and Tanteidan is a bit of a dud. But it is still, like, an incredible work. I don't know. I really love Nisio Isin.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I don't think
Yeah,
I've read
fuck
much of his stuff. I'm pretty sure I have a copy of Neko Monogatari, I think, that I had bought because
yeah, like,
I had
Monogatari is what most
Yeah.
people have read from him.
because I had
But
watched
it's like, yeah.
I had watched the anime, and then I had gotten like a bookstore gift card, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll buy one of them. So I just picked like where I was closest to in the anime. So yeah, it's just like one random volume of I think it's Neko.
Monogatari
I think
is the best book ever written. It is, no book is better than that. It's a fair place to start.
Yeah. I mean, again, I'm not much of like a light novel person.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I feel like
okay. Nisio Isin isn't a light novelist. His stuff isn't like doesn't meet the qualifications.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't read heavy novels either.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know. At this point, I feel like because my taste in games is weird because like I don't read that many books, but my taste in games at this point is like I like reading, but I don't have the attention span for books because what I realized with some visual novels is like I don't seem to read a lot of books, but like if you drip feed me a story 1 sentence at a time with like music and pictures, then I will like sit there for 40 hours just clicking to see what happens next.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know. I used to read a lot of books as a kid, and then I just stopped. But that seems to be like a universal experience.
Yeah, attention spans got worse around the time that phones started being a thing.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think I just kind of gave up around. I don't think it was even the phones. I think it was also just like because I gave up on
Growing up.
reading. Yeah, well, I think I kind of gave up on reading around high school because I was like right in that era where it felt like there was so much variety in kids books and there was so little variety in teenager like books for teenagers, even though there was like the whole like, this was like the years when like Hunger Games and the bunch of things are like inspired by Hunger Games and Twilight and stuff were popular. But it was one of those things where it felt like every teen book was in like the same 3 genres, and none of those genres particularly interested me. So I just kind of stopped.
For me, it was more just like I just stopped having an attention span. A lot of the reading I was doing at that time was like stuff that was older than my dad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the other thing. But
then it's like at one point I started reading Childhood's End by can I see the spine from over here? Arthur C. Clarke. I started reading that, and then I just like never finished it.
Yeah, I think I could never get into like classic literature as much as I like the concept of the concept of classic literature. I just can't get into it like as.
I'm a big fan of sci-fi.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird because like the books that I like are like the ones that I actually go back to. I keep going back and rereading Lemony Snicket's series of unfortunate events. It's like the one thing I keep going back and rereading every once in a while. But yeah, it seems nothing else. This is that's just like the one series of books. But then again, those were like my favorite books as a kid, and all the other books I liked were like books that were clearly inspired by Lemony Snicket. So like, I don't know, maybe that's just my taste now. It's just like Lemony Snicket and things that are similar to Lemony Snicket. Okay, what's the question?
Right. I was like trying to do math in my head, but
yeah, I was
the math I ended up doing was like,
what digital root are we looking for again?
To open the 3 door.
3, okay.
So that would be 5 and 7.
Yeah, anything that equals 12.
So yeah, okay. Anyway, to go back a little bit, the little I've seen of Bishan and Tanteidan gets me very interested in checking out his other stuff. You've probably heard of Monogatari series, Bakemonogatari, Nisei Monogatari, etc. That's Nisio Isin's most famous work, and it's my favorite anime. And I very much recommend checking it out. But I also recommend checking out Zadagoto, which is a series of mystery novels that he wrote. I also recommend checking out Bokyaku Tantai, which is another series of mystery novels he wrote. I also recommend checking out. Okay, look, I can be here forever. I was
gonna say
he's a very good writer. I love him.
That sounds like he writes a lot of mystery novels for someone who's not really known for mystery novels.
He's not known for mystery novels because he's not really known in the West.
Well, I don't know, because usually when I think of him, I think of Monogatari, which I guess has elements of like mystery novels to it, but like I wouldn't call it like
the course of his career path was like Zadagoto, which is mystery. I'm writing this in my notes now for some reason. And then after that he did Sekai, which I don't think is mystery. And then he did Riseka, which isn't mystery. He did Monogatari, which isn't mystery. He did... I think it's like half and half for his bibliography. Because he also did a bunch of one-shots that are mysteries. I'm fucking writing this in my notes for some reason.
It's important. How are we gonna solve the puzzle if we don't know all of his bibliography?
I don't know. But it's like you have Bishan and Tanteidan, and you have a bunch of his one-shots, and you have Zadagoto. And it's like Zadagoto at the start was like the thing that got him famous, because that was what he debuted with.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like a lot of his stuff is mysteries, and I think the fact that until now Bishan and Tanteidan has been untranslated.
Has it gone? Yeah, has it gotten
But
an official translation? I mean, now that the anime has started, like, it probably
the
will
novels
eventually,
started
but...
getting translated late last year.
Oh, okay, okay.
2 of them are out now. Actually, I think 3 of them are out now as of like yesterday.
Okay, yeah. Because I know usually like, stuff that's adapted from light novels will typically have the light novels translated, kind of trying to keep in time with the anime's
Yeah,
release.
but it's like also like Nisio Isin is a popular writer, and increasingly so in the West because his stuff is finally getting translated. And so Vertical, who translate them, have just been translating a bunch of his stuff. But it's like Zardagoto, only 3 of the books have an official translation. Bishonen Tanteidan has no official translation in any capacity. And so it's just like there's not really a way into his mystery series.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're willing to search out fan translations like I am. But it's like you're not gonna just be like, I know nothing about this writer, so I'm gonna go look up these fan translations of these
Yeah,
books I
yeah.
don't know.
It's only for people who are like already invested.
Uh-huh. So that's why Nisio Isin isn't known as a mystery writer.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I also feel like, as far as like, not even light novel writers, but just like writers in general, I don't feel like that's something that like international anime community really pays a ton of attention to. Unless you're like, I don't know, Gen Urobuchi or something.
Yeah, you need to be really... And I think like Nisio Isin gets some acclaim from Monogatari.
Well, I think
but I feel like...
Yeah.
I feel like the acclaim he gets is kind of skewed by the anime.
Mm-hmm. I think the other thing too is I feel like you need to have like not in this, I guess like a distinct style, because like you know how people are like, oh, Gen Urobuchi kills all his characters, Nisio Isin characters talk for long times about pointless things. Like, you need to have like really like, I guess idiosyncratic is the word I'm looking for. Like,
yeah,
something that people can like notice and they're like, that's him,
but
all right.
Like, you don't get a full picture from just reading one Nisio Isin work because a lot of his style changes from novel to novel. Because it's like Katana Gatari is a completely different story from Monogatari. Sadagoto is doing a very different thing. Bokyaku Tantai does its own thing. Did you know Nisio Isin wrote a Sentai series of novels?
I mean, the fact doesn't surprise me. I didn't know it, but it doesn't surprise me.
Did you know that he wrote a manga that ran in Weekly Shonen Jump for like 6 years?
I'll have to look into that because, like, I know.
Did you like?
Are you writing this down?
I already wrote most of these down.
Okay.
But it's just like he has done so much, and it's like you don't really get it unless you read more than one of them, or even like a few of them, because it's like his style changes heavily from book to book.
Hold on, I have my phone with me. I'm just gonna Google it to see, like.
Mm-hmm. I could probably do a whole stream of just like talking about Nisio Isin.
Okay.
I have an idea for like a Nisio Isin video essay that I might do and like post on my channel, like the one non-stream thing on this channel.
So novels is
yeah, Medaka Box was adapted by Gainax, but like late era Gainax when nobody cared about them.
Oof.
I haven't seen the adaptation because I haven't read the manga, because the manga doesn't have a translation that doesn't have slurs in it. One of these days I'll translate it myself or something.
Monogatari.
Yeah, but it's I don't know. Someone DM me on Twitter later and I can just like give like my full list of Nisio Isin recommendations and like a description of what they are. I can go in deep here is what I'm saying. And I have accidentally distracted from the stream a lot.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, we have sidetracked. That is we have tracked to the side. And now I'm just scrolling through the Wikipedia page. Oh yeah, Medaka Box. Was that the one you were talking about? Like the manga?
Yeah, that's the shonen manga he did.
And then Juni Taisen, I remember that got an anime.
Right, yeah, Juni Taisen it was a one-off thing.
Mm-hmm. But I remember that one got... I remember that one got an anime. I don't remember how long ago it was.
Of it. I think I think Juni Taisen is a cool series. But That's it. It also has the crime of killing my favorite character. Very early in, or not very early in, but like, I mean, I think I think she should have won, but
It also says he wrote a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure light novel.
right, yeah. Eyes Over Heaven, I think.
Yeah.
Or is that the? I think that might be the game.
Hold on, scrolling down. I believe it was what you had said. Wikipedia lists it as a novelization, so I'm assuming it's like a novel adaptation of something else.
No, it's original.
It's original.
If you know JoJo, it is Dio's diary from part 6.
Oh, okay.
And it's very good. Nisio Isin was like born to write Dio, I feel. Just like fantastic. He also did a Holic novel.
Yeah, I saw that in here too.
He also did a Death Note novel. I want to finish looking in here. Ship log. Okay. But yeah, like I am adding. I am like gonna like do a Nisio Isin stream in the future.
You're adding that to the list?
Yeah, just like I can do this. Just like a stream that's nothing but that. Because like I am having to hold myself back right now. I could just talk for hours about that.
Speaking of hours, how long has it been? Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. I am sorry that I have been talking for so long.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I was just wondering. Like, I'm like, wow, I am suddenly tired.
Yeah. This will be the last thing we do.
Yeah, probably. That makes sense. I feel like every time I do something like this, I end up like, I'll be like high energy for the first part, and I'll just like hit a wall, and I'm like, whoa. That was a wall.
Wait, what had directions on it? Is it the stack of nautical charts?
Hold on, take a look.
Or wait, is it this?
Maybe check the files. Was there like a file?
All right. Yeah.
There we go. After leaving port, we headed south and west.
Southwest.
Keep in mind that it's south and west, and then southwest.
Yep. So I'm writing south/west, then southwest.
Mm-hmm. Then northwest.
Then northwest.
Then.
And then north.
Where?
You get to hear how long it takes me to write.
We made port. And then,
yeah, so.
Then change our heading to east.
So south, then west, then southwest, then northwest, then north.
Sure. Yeah.
Let's go.
So. It was south.
South.
Then it was west. Then it was southwest.
Fuck.
Ah!
Okay. This is already kind of annoying, but...
Okay, so... West...
I just realized
It's fine, you can go, yeah, I was gonna say. It's fine, you'll get there either way. West?
West.
Then southwest? Then it was north?
Northwest.
Northwest.
And then north.
I feel like there's a whole line you missed there. There was something about east.
Was there?
Yeah, I think you skipped a whole line.
Okay.
Hold on, open up the file again.
Yeah.
Because there was, because it was south and west. Southwest.
Northwest. Oh, yeah. East. Above north.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like there was like a line you missed there.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for catching that.
Yeah, sorry. I know you
Okay.
said it when you were writing it down. I just assumed you were like slightly behind me
Did
reading.
I say it when I was writing it down?
Yeah.
That makes
I'm
it
just
even
like,
more
okay, well,
embarrassing.
I'm like, yeah, she probably got it. She probably got it.
So that's
Southwest.
southwest,
Northwest.
northwest.
East.
Yep.
And then,
And then north.
yay.
Interesting.
Interesting.
This gets put into something.
Mm-hmm.
What does this get put into?
Mm-hmm. Was there another wheel somewhere?
Wait. Okay. Okay, we need to do something to the watch first.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think we're at that point yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
I mean,
hit the watch.
Hit
Hit the watch with the handle. You know. Did you check that desk in the corner there?
Yeah. That's where we got the watch.
Okay.
And there's nothing in either of those.
Okay. And was there anything on the shelf above?
Nope. Yeah. Or no, that's where we got the journal.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Oh, wait. Okay,
Okay.
new files.
Let's take a look.
Wait, no, not that. Nautical table.
Full, half, slow, full, half, dead, stop.
Okay.
Full, half, slow, full, half, dead.
My
stop.
Nisio scene stuff ended up taking up a lot of space actually. Oops.
Are you gonna post the notes at the end too?
Yeah,
And it's just
I'm
gonna
do
be
that
like
every week.
a bunch of relevant stuff plus Nisi Oisin's bibliography.
Yeah. East, north, straight.
Full, half, slow, full, half, dead,
Full,
stop.
half, slow, full, half,
Half.
dead,
Dead. Stop. Yeah.
Okay. What does this get used in?
There was a wheel in the other room with
It won't
not
move,
that
though.
one.
Wait.
Look around. No, look around. There is something that literally has those words on it. There we go. It's that big hammer-looking thing on the side. There we go.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Full.
full,
Half.
half,
Slow. Full.
half, dead, stop. Oh wait, no, you missed.
Did I get it wrong?
No, you didn't get it wrong. You just accidentally put in the same thing twice.
I have that like
Yeah.
there. I have dead and stop as separate things.
Oh yeah, yeah. So full, half, slow. Ha.
So
I hate how there's no way to undo things if you get it wrong.
yeah.
Half. Then I think it's dead and then stop.
Yep.
Dead. Stop. Did we get it wrong again?
I might have written it down wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I was saying
Yeah, because
full
like, here
half.
we have like dead and stop as.
Oh, you know what? I think we're putting full half, slow half. That's why.
What do you mean?
Because it's full half, slow, full half, dead stop. I think we're putting in full half, slow half.
Yeah, I have it as full, half, slow, full, half, dead stop, right?
Full half, slow, full half, dead stop. Yeah.
So that's what it should be.
That is what it is. That's what it says.
That's what I have in my notes. So.
Mm-hmm.
Does it tie into the like?
Hold on, yeah. Can we take a look at the map? Hold on. Because
I think it tied into this.
I don't think it has anything to do with that because it already matches up. Like if you look at the map, it already matches up to the the lines on the map. Go back to the file. Off.
Yeah. So south.
Yeah, hold on. You can turn off the words.
Northwest. I'm just like checking them in my notes.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, everything matches up. I think you might have just put it in wrong.
Yeah. So there's 6 points on the previous map, and
yeah, hold on a second.
There were 7 on that other map. So. Oh wait, I get it now. Okay.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah, 1 sec.
Full. Half. Slow. Full. Half. Dead. Stop.
Here we go. Dead and stop were separate points.
Yeah. Oh, you. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I figured that out since there was. I know.
Looked at dead stop and was like, okay, so it's just both of these, right?
Yeah, it's like a dead stop, like a completely stop. No, it was
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Writing this down. Ten seconds past 3.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay.
So
we just have to move the hands.
Yeah.
So. Do we have to get something to?
Yeah, to fix it with. I don't remember what the next step is here.
Mm-hmm. I think we've already done with this.
Yeah, we're already done with these. Is there anything to your right? Or no, it's just the door.
Yeah. It wouldn't make sense for anything to reappear there. What haven't we checked?
Maybe go back to the other room. Wait, hold on, turn around. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's windows here.
Oh, okay. But...
Side of the window, but it doesn't do anything. Have you checked the drawers, like the dressers here?
Yeah, there's nothing in that.
Mm, I think because there's a second side that didn't light up, so I'm wondering if there's almost like a second set of stuff we need to get.
Uh-huh. But it's like, what other part of the
Yeah,
puzzle?
that's a thing, yeah.
Especially like we have used up most of the items we have, and at that point, it's always like,
Mm-hmm.
it's getting a bit late for me, so I'm gonna go watch the latest Bishonen episode. Have fun with that. It's a very good episode. It's
I
a
still
very trans. Um,
somebody in my chat says I think you have to click the board while holding the watch.
oh, that would
Yeah.
make sense.
Ah, there we go, and then he does it for you.
That's cool.
There we go. We
We don't
did
need a
it.
third mini game in this escape room.
Yeah, I need to catch up on anime, like in general.
I really recommend watching Bishonen Tanteidan.
Yeah, I started it. I think I still need to watch this week's episode. I think
It's very good and very trans. as
it's
I
like
said.
honestly, somebody was like kind of compared it to like Ouran High School Host Club, and I can kind of see it in the way that it's like about a group of strange pretty boys. But yeah, I like it so far.
Yeah, I haven't seen Oran, but
I also really
so
like
I can't say if this is a difference, but this one definitely has a trans main character.
yeah, and I like their I like their outfits. Like the striped pants is a look.
Yeah, it's good costume design. This is
Yeah.
gonna be a fun part.
You
See, but
found
we're
it.
3 hours in, so we
Do
might. Do we want to call it here, or do we want to
yes.
go on to the next bit?
I think we're good here because I don't think my brain's gonna be awake enough to solve another puzzle.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was already thinking like, well,
Yeah, I am
um,
because yeah, it is almost 10 o'clock here.
yeah. Henri, I think you'll like Bishonen Tanteidan more than Monogatari, honestly.
It's a lot less wordy, at least from what I've seen so far. Like
Yeah, the novels are shorter, and it's also like, I mean, you still get a lot of the Nisio scene, like,
mhm.
impossible to adapt stuff.
I feel like it very much is going for a different audience than Monogatari as well. Like
Yeah. They're different works because Nisio Isin is a very varied writer. Um, so yeah, I think like even if you dislike Monogatari, you might end up liking Bishonen Tanteidan. Um, but that's the stream.
ye- are
Thanks people who came and stuff.
what ending are we gonna get? Because I think at this rate we're probably gonna run into one of them next time, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
not 100% sure
Guess
which
I
one.
have to make sure I see next stream. People always talk about like how sad they are that they missed my streams, but like the VODs are up. Please watch the VODs. Like,
They are there. Well, I mean, I don't know.
yeah,
I guess it's
the
different
VODs
if
are there for a reason.
I guess it's
Um,
different if you're like not there live. Sometimes
yeah,
I'll
like I get that, but it's like I'm someone who always lurks in streams, so it's like I don't mind if I miss that.
yeah, like it's not a huge difference.
And I lurk. So, I don't know. Yes, return to title screen.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone who came.
Yeah. Have evening.
Yeah, this was fun. I'm very I much like last time. I'm looking forward to more of this. This is a very
Yeah,
fun
yeah.
game, even when it can be frustrating at times.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose it kind of gets easier as you go along, as you kind of get used to like the individual quirks of the puzzle. Like you kind of catch on to the logic. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
I'm excited for more next week.
Yeah.
So gonna meet you now.
Yeah.
Sign off. Goodbye.
Boy.
Yeah.